And here we are with John Schneider. Thank you for joining the talk.
Oh, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
This is going to be a fun interview, I think. Now, everybody knows you as an actor, as a musician, but do many people know that I heard you started out as a magician?
No, because I made them all disappear.
What? Well, then you're a good one.
People, not very many people know that. I'm a lifetime member of the Magic Castle out in Los Angeles. And yeah, I love magic, always have.
What about this little story about when you were a kid and you did that Houdini trick?
Yeah.
And how'd that go?
Well, I'm here.
But wait, now hold on. But wasn't there something about you getting tied up or something in a pool incident?
I got tied up and chained up and handcuffed up and thrown into the deep end of the pool when my mother came home from work in our apartment complex. And she was upset. She said if I drowned, she would have killed me, I think.
Oh, that sounds like a me mommy quote.
Something like that, yeah. But it was fine. I mean, it's magic. It was a trick.
But you make a good point, because when I heard about that, I was like, well, that's funny. But he is still here, so he is a Houdini.
Somebody asked, did you die? I said, no.
Not in this show.
No, not in this show. No. So it was great fun. It was, and Mom was she was upset, but it was okay.
Yeah.
She knew that I did magic. So this was just my Houdini phase.
Yeah, Magic Man. So, and you were also Bo Duke, and I know you do so many things beyond that, but can I tell you that my sister, Angie, and me, now I was not a tomboy, but she was, and she was like, we're going to play Dukes of Hazzard. And I was like, okay, I'm Daisy. And she said, no, you're Bo or Luke. Which one are you going to be? And so I was Bo. I got to be Bo, but she wouldn't let me be Daisy. She never would.
Really?
Yeah. And we would, I know,
Mean Angie.
So, but we would roll the car windows down and actually try to do the.
Get out that way.
Yeah, you're right. So, how are you liking Dalton, Georgia?
We love it. We've only been here for a little bit, but I used to come through here because I went to high school at North Springs. So that North Springs is actually where I jumped in the pool when I was doing my Houdini stuff, off of Dalrymple Road. Wow. So yeah, I love it here. And we got in town a little bit early, drove around a little bit, saw the courthouse, beautiful courthouse, the old courthouse, beautiful new courthouse, had a fantastic buckin burrito.
So you're saying yay to the buckin burritos?
Yeah, saying yay to the buckin burrito and local beer. We always try to drink local beer, eat local food, and it was great.
You need to go to Dalton Brewing Company too, then if you get a chance, because they're good. Oh, yeah. They got some good stuff.
Okay, all right. I think that's where the beer was from that we had earlier today. It was an IPA. It was really good.
Very, very good. So we talked a little bit about. Okay. I think I can do this without the notes. It is the 40th anniversary of Dukes of Hazzard, and you just had Beaus Extravaganza. Yes. This is an annual thing. Was that a whole lot of fun?
It was a whole lot of fun. It was a huge success. We had like 10,000 people there. We had Clydesdale horses and wonderful music. We had Tom Wopat from Dukes. We had Byron Cherry. We had some of my wonderful friends from the Haves and Have-Nots were there. We had a car show. We had a General Lee parade with, I think, 60 General Lees, 60-something were registered. So that was great. Kid Rock came, and Kid Rock closed the show down at the end.
And you put a dent in his car, I heard.
No, that was my car. I jumped.
Oh! But it wasn't Kid Rock's car? No. See, there's some misinformation on the internet, if you can believe that.
Did I dent? No, I did his fish fry a couple months ago, and they had a General Lee a hood slide contest.
Oh, okay.
I didn't dent it. I was on my game there. Other people dented the fire out of that car, but not me. I did well that week. I dented a local newscaster's Charger one day. In Oklahoma, and I about tore the fender off.
Oh, wow.
Of course, cars are made out of like soda cans now. So yeah, I dented her car, but I didn't dent Kid Rock's car. No.
Okay, now you guys live in two places. You live in Louisiana and you live in Nashville.
Yes.
Okay, now when I was doing my research, because I do research sometimes. That's right. You lived in a home in Nashville, or you live in a home in Nashville that has a lot of history to it.
Yeah, it was built in 1910, and it is where we did Beaus Extravaganza. And yeah, so that was really my backyard where the event took place. It was great.
But didn't Johnny Cash, Elvis, and all that, or is this a different location?
No, that's in Louisiana.
Oh, Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Okay.
Here, where we live here, was used to be called the Spence Manor. It was built for Elvis in 1974.
The Elvis Presley.
Yeah.
Well, it could have been Costello.
Short people got no reason to live in hotels. Yeah, the sixth floor was for the whole TCB bunch, and Ronnie Millsap. Everybody was. It was a hotel. So when I first came to Nashville, that's where you would stay when you were recording. So it was terrific. You'd find Conway Twitty in there, or Roy Orbison, and Tammy Wynette, and everybody all up and down the halls with wonderful music. Ronnie Millsap.
Nice.
In fact, we have Ronnie Millsap's old his office. Johnny Cash was there. It's the first time I met Roseanne Cash was in there. So it's really a remarkable place that is full of, if you can believe that there still is music in the walls and in the elevators and the very air.
I do. I believe in energy and vibes and all that.
Great energy, great vibes there. And we also have the guitar-shaped swimming pool. The Webb Pierce swimming pool is the swimming pool for the folks who are fortunate enough to own a condo there in the historic Spence Manor.
Well, let me ask you another question. This is off the wall, but do you believe in ghosts?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, I also have a ghost tour called Dalton Ghost Tours, and this theater that you're in, my father renovated, purchased, renovated, reopened, blah blah blah, and it has a lot of ghost stories here. Does your place that we just talked about have any ghosts? Like maybe seriously? So tell me something ghosty about that place.
Well, it has mirrors in the elevator, and I promise you, when you go in there, if you're a little tired or if it's late and you're a little something else, you will see. It's not like they're standing there next to you, but
Yeah.
I've seen.
Kind of feel it.
Dark hair. No, I mean you see it. Yep, it's like oh, and then it's not there. I mean you see movement in the elevator, which is great. You hear things in the Spence Manor because the wonderful history of the music. People who went up and down the staircase and the stairwell of the Spence Manor are everyone. It's where the Rolling Stones stayed when they came to town. I mean, it's the greatest place in all of Nashville, and nobody knows anything about it because it looks like an old kind of boxy building at the end of a one-way street next to a guitar-shaped swimming pool. But it really is fantastic. It's one of the few truly wonderful places left.
Now, is this not where your studio is? Tom Schneider Studios, or is it?
Tom Schneider is a deceased talk show host.
Jeez, I am so. Well, cut that. No, I'm kidding. John Schneider. John Schneider. You know what? I'm so bad with names, but I am a huge fan. Go ahead.
That's all right. No, we don't have a recording studio in there.
No, but you do have John Schneider Studios, right?
That's in Louisiana.
Okay.
But that's for movies and music. I'm sorry. That's why it's so confusing. That's for movies. And for our shows like Beaus Extravaganza, we record in Nashville at Soundstage or Starstruck or Studio 19 or Studio B, any of the places that are available we can rent.
I'm back with you now. I'm totally on board with what's where and all that now and who's who. No, but you have Tom Schneider. It sounds familiar, but I'm going to have to go back and even remember where I got that.
That was like Dick Cavett. That was way back.
Okay, I got one more thing to ask you because I think you got to start the show. I'm just going to guess here. A movie. You're about to be doing a movie.
We're going to do a movie called Christmas Cars, which is so much fun. It's a movie that is designed to please the car fanatic, which I am, and the Dukes of Hazzard fan, which I am. So we're doing a movie that will please those folks, all about someone like me, and I'll be playing someone very much like me, who used to be on a television show, who is going to save the farm by selling die-cast cars, and I get them sold, and then the bad guy says something online that makes people want their money back because there's a flag on the top.
Love it. That's going to be fun, and we're all going to watch.
I'm calling attention to that whole mess and saying, come on, really?
I love it.
We'll have it available at johnschneiderstudios.com.
That is fabulous.
Or get my app.
Tell us about the app real quick.
It's a great app. It's free. It's for your Android or for your iPhone. It's called John Schneider, not Tom Schneider.
I'm so ashamed.
Don't be. I love it. I love it. Somebody called me Rob Schneider once.
I call my kids Adam, Aaron. I call Adam, Aaron. Adam and Aaron. But I call one the other. Well, they are identical twins, so don't blame me. But, when I call them Alexis is when they get ticked off. That's their sister. But thank you for coming
so
out.
welcome. Don't change that voice. Keep that voice.
Why, thank you. Thank you very much.
Very much.
Thanks, John.